I walked into a toy store about 2 weeks ago because my friend wanted to look for gifts for her Secret Santa. And I was walking. There's the traditional little fidget toys, and then there's the bouncy toys, and then there's the dolls. There was a whole entire bookshelf full of white baby dolls. And when I say bookshelf, I mean from ground to floor, the same thing. From the floor to the roof. From wall to wall of white baby dolls. How many white baby dolls do you need? So, instead of continuing down that one wall, I turned left. And there I found my new best friend, Rahel from Ethiopia. The funny thing is, I'm from Ethiopia too. And these dolls didn't exist when I was little, and I wish they did because representation in toys matter.
My name, oops, I try to spell with an M. My name is Aphomia, and I'm black. And at the age of 17 years old, the person on top of this camera, like over here, I want to be a toy.
So I decided to start researching this topic for my essay, and not a lot came up. Most professionally done research was from at least 10 years ago. The world has changed in 10 years, but for whatever reason, the toy industry, not so much. So I decided to do my own research.
So I went on Google and I searched dolls. Doll after doll were all white, except for maybe 2 black dolls. Picture after picture after picture. Then I searched black dolls. And a few of these dolls were blackface. Imagine growing up where no one looks like you. And then you go to school, and out of 500 students, 2 people look like you. That's what it's like growing up without representation. 5 out of 12 teenagers I surveyed said they had at least 3 dolls or action figures that looked like them. 7 out of those 12 teenagers says that they never owned a doll that looked like them. How is that possible? I grew up with 3 dolls. Excuse me. One doll was a Bratz doll that I played with whenever Mom would do my hair. Second doll was one of those American Girl dolls with straight brown hair, brown skin, light brown eyes. I have very dark brown eyes, very dark hair.
I sent out 3 questions. My phone turned off. The first question, growing up, how many dolls did you have? Second, about how many looked like you? The third, is it important for your kids to have toys that look like them? Out of the 60 people that saw the questions, I got 13 replies. Yes. Even though I did not have dolls growing up, almost all of them looked like me. And that's cool because it's really cool to see your culture, ethnicity being represented, but it's not worth it if all the dolls look the same and not everyone is being represented. When kids are young, they see dolls as regular people, and it is important to know that there are so many different kinds of people, and that's normal.
And brown skin. And a Barbie doll that I left outside after having it for a day. We're not going to talk about that. Representation in toys matter because toys represent a child's dreams, and it represents the ideas of beauty that they have in the future. And it's important because no one talks about it. No one talks about that child that's running around with very odd looking features that are not realistic to anybody. Children should have real toys that looks like real people, because to them those dolls are real people.